Okay, one thing I did want to mention on this system is on the setup screen where we have these blocks and flow sensors. You can disable and enable any way that you want, but this will have a direct effect on the system as it runs. Everything here is disabled. We're going to go back to the main screen. We're going to go back to the control screen. We're going to change the pump to start every 0.2 minutes. It's going to start in 5 seconds. Solenoid 1 just turned on. We're going to simulate the fact that the pressure is going up. As you can see, the value here is going. The screen is counting down. I have 240 seconds to see this end of line pressure switch or the pressure transducer hit. We're simulating it here. The green light goes on. It stops counting down. It goes into dwell for 20 seconds. So that is just an arbitrary number. It can be whatever you want it to be. It's going to count down. The green light stays on. If for some reason we lose the pressure, then it would dump back out. It reset and is now waiting for the end of line pressure switch to go. As you can see here, starting to count back down again. I've reset the dwell to go to 5 seconds. We're going to hit the end of line pressure switch here. The pressure transducer checks out. We're counting down to 5 seconds. Everything's good. The solenoid just bumped to number 2. So in actuality, line 1 pressure would dump out. Line 2 pressure would start to go. Just hit that high pressure right here. It's on dwell. Oh, sorry. It's dwell and everything's good. Now it's shut down and it'll be counting down again for the next cycle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If we get a fault for whatever reason, let's say that the air pressure fault goes too high, you can see here that you've now gotten a fault. It has stopped counting down. The motor's still running, but we do not have a system running like. The system is in fault. To fix this, we need to fix the air problem. So here I'm going to say that somebody had unadjusted or misadjusted the regulator on the air system. We're going to get it back down to where it's supposed to be. The fault cleared. Faults can be cleared, but if they're not corrected, they're going to come back. We can also go into this fault screen and we can also see the faults that we've had. So it gives it a time date stamp. We can acknowledge it and we can clear it, or we can leave them in there. As long as you have cleared the fault on the fault reset button, the faults will still stay in the memory. The buttons on the side here are nothing. Again, if we do not turn the pump on, the system, even if we're in this screen, the pump motor shows it's not running. There's no green light. The system's not on here. We go to the main screen. We start pump 1. Pump will start to run. We go back into the control screen. Now you'll see that it's starting to count down and that motor 1 is turned on. Pump 1 is selected and the filters are okay. If there's no pump 1 selected, so if we went back into the screen, turn that pump off, pump not selected. So there is nothing. It will not count down. The system running light will not go high. You'll be sitting here. Start the pump. Things start counting down.